Good evening, boys and girls. Our story this evening is walruses. And walruses live up north. They're fascinating. And this story is by Murray Schuh. So let's learn about them. Chapter 1, Strong Tusks. A herd of walruses swims in the Arctic. They spend most of their lives in shallow, icy waters. When it's time for a rest, walruses climb out. They use their strong tusks to pull themselves onto ice. They rest on the ice and on land. See the long tusks? So they use them to pull themselves out on the ice. Interesting. Tusks are useful in other ways too. Walruses use them to make breathing holes in the ice. They also use them to fight. Males fight one another to show which one is stronger. Two may fight over a mate. That means the girls. Walruses are very big. They do not have many predators, but orcas, those are killer whales, and polar bears sometimes hunt them. When this happens, walruses use their tusks to fight them. So they fight each other over mates and for protection. When the ice melts in the spring, some walruses migrate north. They look for thick ice. Why? Walruses are heavy. They can weigh more than 3,000 pounds. Ice has to be strong enough to hold them. That's like the size of an elephant. That's how much they weigh. Where do walruses live? Take a look. See where all the purple is? So, let's see. Around Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Europe and Asia, by Russia, so all around the North Pole. Surviving in the Arctic. How do walruses stay safe in the Arctic? Thick, rough skin protects them during fights. Blubber keeps them warm. Large, flat flippers help them to move on slippery ice. In the water, the flippers help the walruses swim and steer. Walruses can stay underwater for up to 10 minutes. I can't stay underwater that long. How about that? Walruses dive to the ocean floor to find food. Their long whiskers feel for prey in the rocks and mud, kind of like a cat's whiskers feel things. Their noses dig out mussels and clams. Hungry walruses can eat more than 3,000 clams in one meal. Their tongues pull the shells apart, then they suck the food out of the shells. So here's a clam, and they suck everything out from inside. Sounds like a lot of work just for lunch. Walruses come to the surface to breathe. They have air sacs under their throats. These fill with air. This helps walruses float. When they sleep in the water, their heads stay above the surface. Sleep in the water? Here's a walrus body parts called. Let's see, we got the whiskers, the eye, the tusks, the front flipper, and the hind flipper. Sleep in the water. Interesting. Walrus herds. Walruses are noisy. They make sounds in the water and on land. They whistle, click, and tap. They also roar and cough. Why? This is how they communicate. Walruses are very social. They live together in herds. Some herds are small. Others can have around 40,000 walruses. Males and females live in separate herds. So the guys are together and the girls are together. Interesting. Walruses are mammals. We're mammals. A female gives birth to live young. She has one calf at a time. A calf can weigh about 130 pounds. That is one big baby. It drinks its mother's milk as it grows. The mother keeps her calf close to protect it. So here's a calf. So they're mammals just like we are. Mothers teach their calves how to swim. At just 1 month old, calves are strong swimmers, but they still sometimes catch a ride on their moms' backs. Female calves often stay with their mothers. Male calves join herds of male walruses. They all grow up in the icy Arctic water. And that is the end. So, I hope you enjoyed learning some about walruses. That's it for tonight. Good night, sleep tight, and happy dreams. Bye now.